Time for our 2-minute satsang on the 24 gurus of Avdhoota Dattatraya. Today is the 11th day and we're talking about the 10th guru, who happens to be the ocean. Now, when we see an ocean, and especially if you are on a ship, imagine in the middle of an ocean, what strikes you immediately is its vastness and limitlessness. What we don't see, we only see the vastness on the surface. What we don't see is the vastness of its depth. And what struck Avdhoota Dattatraya specifically about the ocean is the depth of the ocean. We see waves on top, on the surface, but we don't see that in the depth of the ocean, there is absolute stillness and silence. Avdhoota Dattatraya tells us that a sage, a jnani, an enlightened person, you may see him completely, fully engaged in sansar, in the outer world. He could be doing all kinds of activities, but deep within himself, he is like an ocean, still and silent. Avdhoota Dattatraya asks us to develop that quality where we are still, even in the midst of being active. A beautiful quality quite linked to what we have been studying in Bhagavad Gita, Karma Yoga. Secondly, Avdhoota Dattatraya observed that the ocean receives so much water from the rivers. So many rivers empty themselves into the ocean. So much rainwater also fills up the ocean. Yet, the ocean never goes beyond its boundaries. It doesn't violate its boundaries. It doesn't go and flood the land just because so much rain has fallen or because so much water is emptying into the ocean. And during a drought, when there is no water anywhere, the rivers have dried up, there is no rain, there's drought everywhere, the ocean does not dry up. Its existence is independent of the waters of the river or the waters of the rain. Just like that, we also should remain undisturbed, unperturbed. By what? By all the inputs that we receive from our 5 senses. So much stimulus through the eyes, nose, taste, sound, touch. So much input is coming into the mind, but we should not be disturbed by that. Neither should we be overawed and jumping around because our fortune is so good. Good inputs are coming. Nor should we just dry up in depression because the fortune at that moment is drying up. One of the beautiful lessons we always talk about in Siva, this too shall pass. Keep that in mind. This too shall pass. You stay equipoised. Third lesson. You know, the ocean, it's filled with treasures, precious treasures, and they are not visible to anyone. You need to dive deep into the ocean bed, where you will find all the treasures. The ocean keeps it hidden, deep within itself. From there only Sagar Manthan happened and so many treasures came out. Dattatraya taught us that a master is holding within himself the treasures of knowledge and wisdom. He keeps it hidden inside. He doesn't have to boast about it. He doesn't have to gloat about it. He doesn't have to prove to anyone that he has that knowledge. He holds that treasure of knowledge deep within himself. And like the ocean, he will reveal it. To whom? To those who have dived deep into themselves. To those who have done the purusharth, the effort of diving deep. Then they will discover that hidden treasure. And what is that hidden treasure? That hidden treasure is that divinity is your true nature, your true identity. You will see that, you will discover that. So, like the ocean, few things to remember: be still, even while being active outside. Don't be but perturbed by good and bad situations. They too shall pass. Be equipoised in good and bad times, and dive deep within yourself to find your hidden treasure. And when you find it, you can pass it on to others who also dive deep. Lessons from the Ocean by Avdhoota Dattatraya. Tomorrow, the 11th Guru. But right now,